I'm Thomas from EcoBird. We're a small engineering company that does nature-based solutions for water treatment. So nature-based solutions are for systems that use natural process to tackle environmental pollution. So most of this process have been found in natural ecosystems such as wetlands that are extremely active in terms of biodiversity, microorganisms, and so basically the biological process. So we take the best of nature, we put it in a box with a lot of research behind, and we optimize the work of bacteria and there's plants. Plants are very important in these systems because they provide a way for oxygen transfer. In France, some of the most known castles in Bordeaux area installed a solution that are totally or a combination of nature-based solutions and other treatment systems. So basically they harvest the grapes, and what that means that there's a lot of washing going on to keep it clean, to make the best control wine process. So this cleaning water has a lot of the sugar that is in the grapes, so it's washed out. So you have basically no or very limited water consumption in August, and very little pollution, maybe just cleaning some equipment and so on before harvest, to September, where you've got this peak load of volume and pollution. And so the systems need to build with this high variation, basically 1 month almost nothing, and the next month a huge peak of inflow of pollutants. So you can have the nature-based solutions can help, because it's basically bacteria that will use the sugar as a food. So they will grow, they will develop, they will reproduce, and the cycle of development of bacteria are very quick. So in a few days you can have a system that receives very little inflow to a high inflow, and that is able to cope with this huge variation. And usually this peak of pollution lasts because the winemaking process continues after harvest. So you still have fermentation, and when the fermentation is done, you have to remove part of the bacteria that did the fermentation, so you have to clean up. So for a few months after, you have again pollution, and then it's usually reduced. So you've got these cycles of pollution during the year. And nature-based solutions have been deployed in hundreds of sites. Nature is very resilient. There's always a bacteria that has found a way to survive these very harsh conditions, and if we can find these bacteria and put them in a context where they can develop, they will take over and degrade the pollution. So there, by doing a lot of work on research and development, we were able to overcome a lot of the difficulties. So we apply our systems for domestic pollution, stormwater, rainwater management, agri-food industry, contaminated sites industry, and so on. There's no limit to what it can be applied. There's limit into how it will work, how much it will work, and what will be the requirement. But we can adapt the systems to a lot of different contexts.